Hello, welcome back to myself. I had a funny and interesting conversation. Me and a customer talking about the military. He says he quite likes to go for a walk for a service dog cemetery. And he said he read one of the epitaphs, and it said, "Here lies trouble." He was never a minute's trouble. If you ever want a late cup of tea, close at 12. Crazy salad. About between 9 and 10 o'clock at night. It's just like a cab car park. So the food's good, and you can still get a cup of tea and coffee at 12 o'clock at night. And if one or two people, if they follow Lenny Etheridge, I've met him about 3 or 4 times. I couldn't say we're big bosom buddies or anything like that. We're just acquaintances. But he's a nice man, and he's a extremely valuable member of the black cab trade. If you could send him a Twitter message, just get well soon. Keep your spirits up. And the last one, Rob on Twitter, he said he was in a competition, and he said he lost it on the last answer. Where do women have where do women mostly have curly hair? He said the actual answer is Fiji. That's I like jokes like that. And one more, Gary C, a taxi driver. He said he's going north in Regent Street, and an Uber driver's going south in Regent Street, and they're level with each other. And the Uber driver looked at the cabbie and went, "I don't know, mate. TfL have really effed up London." It's a good stop laughing. So to the stories. I got stories from a cabbie called Graham Miller. And when Graham was doing the knowledge, he's obviously on his motorbike. He had to find the Orthodox Russian church in Ennismore Gardens, and he said the door was open. He said, I like churches. He said I wanted to see what was inside. He said it was so peaceful and quiet. It would be if it's peaceful, it'd be quiet, wouldn't it? He said he's gone in, sat in the middle of the pew, and he's enjoying it so much he drifted off to sleep. He said next thing he knows, it's full of Russians, and they've started the service, so he's had to stay for the whole service. He's I know he's going to get some stick for this. He's a keen sailor, and I keep doing that because I've been eating peanuts. He collects life jackets. He takes all sorts. And he said he lives in Suffolk, and he picked up the jackets in Bournemouth, and he went to work after that. And he said that the life jackets were in the front of the cab. And he said 2 people got in, and she said, "What's the life jackets for?" He said, "Oh, if I drive too near the embankment, and I wind up in the water, and that's health and safety. Life jackets for you." Just the water went. Are you serious? I would think a cabbie of a few years would have a few stories, but my really close mate Brett Desmond, he hasn't got much to say for himself. He did give me one story when you're doing the knowledge, you keep looking at your watch and you think you get squeezed another run in. And he said he's sitting at Parliament Square, and a golden rule when you're doing the knowledge: don't talk to other cabbies, because they're just going to give a load of stick. They don't now. Well, I don't think they do. And he said to the cabbie, "Excuse me, what's the time, please?" And the cabbie pointed. He said, "What's that big clock up there?" It was Big Ben. He said, "You're going to make an effing great cabbie, you are." So, hold on. And Long before Uber, it was tough to get a cab to go to Streatham, but he got one. He said, now he's been on the sauce, on the piss, with the lads. She's not happy with the time he's getting home. I get out of the cab a bit wobbly and stumble into the cab going the other way. He ran over my foot, broke my ankle. The wife was watching from the window, who collapsed in laughter. She thinks cabbies are on her side, and the passenger's name's Simon Ellis. A good story. Right, I'll be back. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. I've got no cartilage in my knee anymore, and I've got to have a knee replacement. All right, so that's November. So hopefully I'll see you again before that. See ya.